ninth grade.
Yard.
What?
Call him yard.
No.
Yard?
No. Do you want me to close the door or leave it open? Because the audio is gonna.
Yeah, we'll close it up.
Like pinches crickets. Anyways, that fool brought a shank and on campus stabbed Carl Estrada. Remember Carl Estrada?
Yeah.
He stabbed Carl. He stabbed Carl and.
You got into it?
Yeah, because Carl's the only one that stood up to that fool.
Oh,
Everybody else was like, this guy was like 6'5", dog.
He was trying to punk everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. He fucking punked my ass. I was like, fuck you, nigga. Turn around and like, go the other way. This fool was huge, bro. And then we played football against him. Yeah, he was my grade. We played football against him. He went to Los Amigos High School. We played football against him. He was so fucking big, bro. Everybody was like,
he was punking everybody.
Yeah, dude. And that fool, he got kicked out of the school.
Man, I wish you would have been on water. We would have jumped him.
You right? Between
Me
three
and
you
Bob would
guys.
have jumped him, yeah.
Fucking mop. That guy's cool. He played football too, huh?
Yeah, he was badass in Santiago.
Santiago, yeah.
What stuff there?
Him, Mapu, it was Mapu, Eric. They were animals, dude.
Spice me right.
It was a trip, man, when like half of my best friends went to Grove.
And this was just holding on to it.
I know, I got smoked.
You went all the way to Savannah, huh? You never went to Grove?
Yeah, for like
A semester. Me too. That's
just
funny.
like just like
I went to Savannah for
I
like
played
2
I
weeks.
played football season like I
At
think like
Grove?
1 or 2 games.
Really?
And then yeah, my parents moved.
I did 3 weeks at Grove and then I went to Santiago. Fucking hated Grove.
Did you? Oh yeah, well, you were.
My mom's house.
You were younger. Yeah, because
Grove, I felt like Grove was all these little fools trying to be all hard, and at Santiago everybody was chill.
It was true.
Chill as fuck at Santiago. As long as you didn't fuck with hard times,
Well,
that was it.
Dude, freaking my cousin. I don't think you remember my cousin Carlos Sanchez.
I had to see him.
He's like not blood cousin, but he was adopted brother of Gio. Do you remember Gio?
like this time.
Yeah.
My cousin.
Yeah.
Well, right.
About talking about you?
Yeah, talking about me. I don't even know nobody.
We can't kill
dog.
this.
Sometimes I'm just trying to be cool with
Can't kill
everybody, and he's trying to have me kick it with his little
Can't
wrecking
kill
crew, and I'm
this.
like, man, dude, I'm not trying to get in
Right.
trouble no more, you know.
Not
Like-
Gio though, because Gio was
Not
chill.
Gio.
No,
Gio
Gio's
was
great.
like
Not
hip
yet.
hop.
It's just
Not
that
you.
it's the deal.
Gio was about the girls, man.
And so he had me fight like 2 dudes, man. I just been in school like 2 weeks. I was like, serious, dog? You want me to fight these dudes?
Oh, it's
I'm getting
By
the
whooped
time
their
I went
ass,
to
but they were
Santiago,
from hard times.
By the
But we
time
gonna
I-
be cool.
You were always chill at Santiago when I
So you guys are live right now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a 5 second.
Is it?
Yeah.
We're over here talking shit. Oh, you put the link up? So I'm gonna share it.
What do? We just share it on our own Facebook.
Oh, I share it on the forums.
You did? Oh, you want me to share it on the forums?
Yeah, you share it on the forums.
Meeting with the high tech stuff, man. I don't know how you do it.
How you do?
It's the Asian secret. Don't tell nobody.
BD, you just.
I'm gonna try this YouTube live thing, man. It seems cool as fuck. Oh, let me show the link, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, dude, fucking number 13?
This flavor?
That's my baseball number,
That's
man.
right.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
What is it?
I
This
like
one?
it.
Hey, but the audio is gonna be captured from the phone.
Passion?
Phone, yeah.
You better have it plugged into power.
I don't know why.
It's gonna drain your battery when you stream live.
Oh, if it dies, dies.
Fair enough, fair enough. That's cool, man.
It's like
I'm gonna grab that tea.
because I was telling you, it tastes like a tea that my wife gave me the other day.
I
I
think
think
you're
right
right
here so we can all reach it. I'm just saying. I mean, we have a special guest. Fuck. You don't want him to not.
I packed that for myself though.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, this guy,
he said I packed them one. He's
I
been saying
did.
that this whole time.
I did. I was like, God, you can't. There's one right here.
I asked my dad, I was like, does it smell like pizza and anything? Yeah, a little bit. It's okay.
He doesn't mind, huh?
Do I close this?
For real, bro? This one?
Yeah,
You sound like me, man.
Just gotta clear. Just gotta clear. Yeah.
Dude.
I smoked all day.
I don't know any of your hookah lingo, man. Like clearing it, harsh.
Is this complete?
Yeah. I was telling Vincent the other day, like, when we went to the lake again, last time we used to go to that hookah spot on Brookers and Orange.
Yeah, close down on time.
Yeah.
Right across from In-N-Out.
The owner was he Lebanese,
They're all
and he was
Lebanese.
married to like a Central American girl. Remember his girlfriend was Latina, or his wife? You don't remember?
Mm-mm.
Oh man, I used to love going to that spot.
But yeah, it was right across the street from In-N-Out.
Yep. I was telling him I was obsessed with that peach double apple mint.
we the first ones to do this?
All right, I think Gabe.
There is a full carbon one. Real carbon, but just a stem. I'll show you.
Full content?
Looks nasty though.
Looks like
Crap. Just the stem one. I don't like it.
Yeah, we gotta just blow everybody out the water with these dudes. Oh shit.
You gotta get in the picture, bro.
No, I'm not in now.
You're in now.
Where do you have it?
Who's this
Okay.
one?
Oh, it's right there.
Just,
Okay,
just scoot over this one.
Where is
You
it?
gotta say about the mic.
I can just walk like this.
Okay.
No, where's the camera?
Camera's right there, but I'm looking at right here.
I probably have to be closer to the mic, huh?
It's not gonna work, cocksucker.
Yes. Just move in. If Kareem moves over just a little bit to
Is this our hose?
right,
Alright.
and John moves over, Gabe can fit in there.
Is this our hose? The one that we're gonna get? Full washer, man.
Alright.
Let's just get the deal.
Damn, what man's like? Oh shit.
That, yeah, it's like.
Hey, have you had this Mas Islamic Chinese?
Yeah.
Bomb, dude. Outside of it, I fucking love that spot.
It's pretty good. There's another piece I'll tell you about.
Yeah,
That
they
place
have
is pretty good.
they have the dish that I like. There's a
Walnut
walnut
shrimp.
shrimp. Ooh,
Now there's a spot, dude.
their fried rice and chow mein's on point with all the meat.
Now there's a capital seafood off Magnolia in Westminster. David Tran took me there.
You took me there. Capital Seafood.
There's
Oh, yeah.
two of them.
On Westminster?
Which one you go to? The one off Magnolia? Right
Yeah.
past Magnolia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's
Oh,
called.
on
Yeah, we
that
went
side.
there.
Yeah,
that
they have
spot.
that. That's where I tasted
That shrimp.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
bomb.
the place is good.
You gotta go to, what's that place in Westminster? What's that place, Vincent? He's not even paying attention.
He's engineering.
Join us on our
There's a place in Westminster that's really good. Me and Dave.
Dude, Lee Sandwiches, cuz have you heard of it?
Oh, chain! Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, cocksucker.
Lee Sandwiches. There's this place called Taqueria de Anda, bro, Westminster.
Lisa Ayat will get down on those tacos. Hi, Lee. I know you're listening.
Lee.
Test.
Testes.
Alright, guys, ready to start game? Launch it off.
Alright, test me.
I kind of want to see myself live. That's exciting.
Test.
Isn't it, bro?
Test.
I'm not used to not doing a podcast with it.
So brother.
So you want this?
Nah, it's all you, bro. All you, man. Oh, this is yours, man. Sorry.
Alright,
Click
so
here to watch YouTube live, right? That's it.
here, you guys want to use this? Just hold it onto it.
Bitch nose is back. Oh, shit.
It's just that.
Oh, are you recording still, like, huh?
Yeah, everything's recorded right now.
Everything that you say can and will be held against you.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Ready?
Yes.
We're starting in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, Gabe.
What is going on, everybody out there on the web? We're live, Facebook streaming. Or wait, actually, is this Facebook streaming?
YouTube.
YouTube streaming live
Oh, shit.
on the net. Oh shit! I got our special guest. This is Hero over here. I got JP. I got Chemo over here.
What up?
I got Vincent, the man, the Asian persuasion.
What's up?
Chillin'. Special guest right here, right now, Omero Guerrero from Ghana's Network. I don't know if I said his last name right. I'm only half Mexican. Y'all know. Anyway, we're over here at our new office, over here at Sweet E Graphics. I said that right this time, correct?
Perfect.
I don't know, what did you say last time? That was
I said
hilarious.
Sweetie or something like
Sweeter?
Sweet.
Yeah, sweaty graphics.
Sweaty grab.
Sponsored by Sweet E Graphics, coming live at our new office over here, where you get all your customization work needs and dones for anything that's nice, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Anyway, we're just chilling, cop killing like villains, and What's going on today, man? What's going on? I know Omero's here
I
in
want
the
a
house.
superhero nickname like you guys.
Shit.
How do I get a superhero?
Well, you go by OG.
OG, yeah, man.
So there's different meanings to that, you know?
That's true. It's just because people like Gabe butcher my name my whole life.
Original gangster.
Guerrero.
I go to Starbucks and I tell them like OG. They're like, OG?
Really?
OG.
And then you show them your tab.
Okay. And then they just say, large iced coffee for the fucking beaner in the back. They don't even say OG anyways.
For the beaner in the back.
I want you guys to say it. OG. Just say it.
For the guy that thinks he's a gangster, original.
Nah, it's just easier, you know? Guerrero's, it's a tongue twister.
Guerrero.
Yeah, I can't roll my
Guerrero
R's,
Guerrero.
so it's like
It's a Latino thing for sure.
Definitely.
Guerrero.
Yeah, I can't
It's
roll
hard
my
to
R's.
roll.
You gotta be Latino, man.
Like tortillas. Guerrero.
But yeah, man, thanks
But
for
I'm not
joining us
associated
tonight, bro.
for sure, bro. Thanks, man.
Not associated with tortillas.
I wish.
It would be cool.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. it'd be
Yeah.
good.
No, thanks for the invite, guys. It's a pleasure hanging out with you guys. We kicked it a few weeks ago, actually a few months
A
ago,
few months ago.
at the co-podcast we did together.
Yes.
What Ghana's network?
Was that your guys' first podcast?
Yes, being future, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Mhm.
It was at
Yeah.
your garage.
Yeah. At the
Now we're at-
BDF headquarters.
Now
This
we're
is
at
the
a-
new headquarters.
This is legit. This is
Uh.
becoming more corporate, bro.
Yeah.
I
little
guess
bit.
so.
But that's good. You know, you're growing your business, man. So it's nice when you can have a place to work and separate your family and separate, fun times. Like you come in here, it's your shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fucking crunch time. It allows you to stay organized. Man, that's cool.
Now, since you kind of hopped on that right away,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a new dad, so congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Congrats.
Thanks.
How old is she?
4-month-old
Oh,
little girl.
I met your little girl this
Yeah,
past weekend
that's right.
at Gabe's baby shower.
Everyone's making babies.
It's the year of the baby.
yes,
It is.
You're the baby, man.
That's for damn sure.
It's right, man. It's life changing. I never really got it. Like when people would have kids, I could tell it's happy, it's a blessing, whatnot, having kids. But until you have a baby, man, and until you look into the little baby's eyes, they don't talk, they don't say anything. But just if they're crying, you just want to help them, and if they're laughing, you just want to continue, making them laugh. It's a crazy feeling. I can't wait for you guys to experience it, man. Like half of us are here, dads. And you guys, it's coming. It really is life changing, man. And I'm not a full time dad. Like my wife is a full time mom. She's home like with my baby 24/7. I work like 8 to 10 hours out of the day. I'm not even home.
but you work for yourself.
But yeah. But I mean, that's why we do what we do, so that mom can stay home. We don't have to take the kids to daycare because that's tough too. Being away, even if my mom watches my daughter, like it's not the same as you guys raising your own kids. And that's all I ever wanted to do, man. Is try to provide a better life. But yeah, until you have your baby, bro, it's fucking crazy.
Damn.
It's just a feeling. And I don't even know if I'm explaining it correctly, but it just changes something with you. I'm sure.
It's probably
you
a
guys know what I'm talking
feeling.
about.
It's probably a feeling that you can't describe.
Definitely not. You can't put it into words,
No,
man.
you
'cause-
can't. You can't.
Just knowing that little seedling is like your living blood is running through the veins.
Yeah.
It's like that's half me right there.
Yeah.
It's like a crazy experience. I
Yeah.
know all about it, man.
You get home from like a long, frustrated day, and you just see them smile. They run to you. Like my daughter's not running to me yet, right? But I just get to her, and like she sees me, and she just instantly just big old smile, no teeth yet, and it just fucking nothing matters, dude. No disappointments in the day matter. No failures in the day matter when you see them. It lights up your world, and it's a cool feeling, man.
Yeah, nothing really matters.
And Gabriel, you're gonna have 2.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's
There's
going
something
crazy.
wrong with the audio. We one moment here. Something happened.
Check
I
one,
don't know
two.
what I do.
Check.
Alright, go ahead and continue.
All right.
Something got cut off.
So, dude, it's Gabriel. Good luck, man. You guys are gonna be great. You have family support, which is beautiful
Mm-hmm.
from her side and your side.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
what's
man.
up, man. You're not doing it alone.
No, man.
And you
I
got
think we have to pause. It's delayed right now.
what is the audio?
The recording. Yeah.
What the hell?
You can just pause it and then restart it.
Okay, this.
Well, the live feed is paused, right? Or the live
No,
feed
live
is
just
feed's
the audio.
on. Is this? It's not recording no more, bro.
What are you recording on?
We'll be back. Please hold. Please enjoy these clouds.
There it is.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We're live again, guys.
Live.
Live.
Technicalities. Technical difficulties.
What the
Check
hell?
1, 2. Check 1, 2.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
I don't know what happened.
Ready, set, go.
Yeah, double the diapers, bro. Double the wipes.
Bro.
It's gonna be fun.
fun. That's why I got you that big old box of diapers. You see that?
know, I saw
got
it.
you a big old box.
That Costco freaking ginormous box.
Damn, lad.
That'll last you about a month. With twins?
Oh, like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we go through Costco boxes. I think one box right now is lasting like 30 days.
Yeah.
Gabe has that oh shit.
And my daughter's a pooper, bro. She's got my digestive system. So she,
Look at Gabe's
like
face.
John, you were saying, bro, you change them, you lift them up, and then
So you're like, oh, damn,
Really?
yeah. And
It's awesome when it gets on your fingers too, and you try to wipe them.
I haven't had one of those
Oh,
yet.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Put some gloves, man, some
Yeah.
latex.
And you know what? Prior to my daughter, I never changed a diaper in my life. And I had, little siblings, but I never changed diapers, man. And now every morning before I leave the house, I change your diaper.
At least it won't pee in your face. I got a couple of those.
Oh, is that right? A little fire hose?
Whoa!
That's funny. Oh, you don't have boys either.
No
huh?
boys, not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
what you're missing out on, huh?
Oh, not yet?
Not yet, man. One of
Boys?
these days. I mean, there has to be a number 4.
Wow.
So this all
You
has
gotta
to take
end
off.
in an even number.
We got a double and triple
You gotta
income.
kick ass.
Okay.
You have some babysitters
it's,
at
it's
least.
recorded, bro. It's recorded.
It is recorded.
Yes.
If you're
Michelle,
watching now,
get
get
ready.
ready. No, man. But,
Wife at home, get ready.
But you guys can hear always all about us. You can see Hero's oh shit face every time. Like he's excited to have babies. That's the oh shit face right there. But OG, how do you having a newborn, man? Like, what did you do to juggle your business, your family, your newborn, and how do you differentiate business time and like all of us have a way of doing it, but
Yeah.
how do you do it? Running a business and taking care of family.
Well, I'm still trying to figure it out, man. Because as an entrepreneur, every day is different. At least in what we're doing, it's always different. I don't have a 9 to 5. Sometimes it's a fucking 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes it's short. Sometimes I only work 3 hours a day, But I'm done trying to like balance it out, because
can't.
luckily you can't, dude.
No, you can't.
Number one, I have a solid wife, man. I shout out to my wife. I love her. She's so strong. And number one, she's supportive, man. So she understands that. And it took her a while, man. The first month, it was tough. The first month, she's like, oh, I wish you were here more. And I told her, yeah, me too, but you don't want to go back to work in 4 months, right? No. Okay, so if that's gonna happen, this is why I'm gonna be gone. For a given number of hours. And not that I've always been the kind of guy like if you need to know, I'll tell you. I'm not the kind of guy that needs to be always checking in on wife because she trusts me and I trust her. But I'm not really trying to balance it as much as I can. But when I'm home, I'm trying to be home.
Right.
Even though that's hard too, because if you're home, I'm getting text messages all day, emails, phone calls, but my wife gets it. So I think without my wife being supportive 100%, it'd be a nightmare and it wouldn't work out. And I would feel guilty.
So what was that talk like you had with her? Like, listen, I'm gonna do this. Like, what was the talk? Was it tough before? Like,
It was.
Were you guys clashing a little bit? Like,
She's
you're
always
always
been
out, blah blah blah.
She's always been very, very supportive since the beginning because I've actually always had sales jobs and stuff. I didn't become job free until last summer, June of last year.
Congrats, man.
No, I got fired, bro.
Hey, but that's when.
Hey,
Yeah.
open the windows,
Put it
open
into
the
gear.
windows.
It lit a fire at my butt, and I was in this position of like, okay, do I go back and get another sales job where I can make decent money and provide for my family, and I'm stuck at a solid job because that consistent paycheck is very comfortable.
Sure.
And especially if you're gonna have a baby on the way, you have to keep that in mind, right? Because you gotta have the money.
That's support your family, yeah.
So I was kind of in that point where, do I go back to another job, or do I? Because I already had some clients doing some like internet marketing stuff, or do I try to build something part time and try to supplement that income? And my wife actually was the one that said, do it, because the baby's not here yet. So right now's the time to work your ass off
Nice.
to do it. And she had a job. She's a therapist. She she's about to quit officially. She hasn't officially turned in her resignation yet, but technically she's not going back to work. So she had a good job that she got her master's degree in, bro, like over $100,000 in school loans.
Nice.
Damn.
Not nice. Not nice, bro. Like, so she was always like, look, if you're gonna do this thing, figure it out now. She always told me you're smart to be working for someone else. You know a lot of people. And because I had that support, man, and then also networking with good friends, man, networking is everything. Networking has always helped me learn new things, work in new things, and open many doors for me.
Yeah.
And, last summer, I think I mentioned in the first podcast, Pablo and I sat down, we talked, and you know, he told me this kind of same thing. Hey, Omero, you're a smart guy. Like, why don't you try to do something on your own? You know, instead of just having a job. And it was an okay job. I was trying to do mortgage, and I couldn't pass my fucking national mortgage license, man.
I know
hard.
something
And
the same.
it fucked me up, man.
MS is hard.
I missed that test by just a few points, but 2 times, and they let me go, and I said, you know, forget it, you know.
I got a better score than you, though.
You did, Gabe. You kicked my ass by a few points.
What the
This guy
fuck?
was studying 24/7, bro.
I was
Yeah.
too.
It must be the Chinese.
Is that Chinese?
It's a
Wi-Fi
Chinese
on
study
the
recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so now every day is a different, you know, it's a different type of struggle. But my wife's supportive, so without that, it wouldn't really be as efficient for me to get shit done.
Right.
Because your wife really is your rock, man. Like, it'd be different if I was single too. Because when you're single, it's almost like there's no accountability. There's no risk.
No
Right.
pressure.
So it's no pressure. That's right. Yeah. So it's like, if it doesn't work, fuck it, I'll go get another job. No harm. But now, bro, like, you know, you got more responsibilities. You have a baby, and it's cool, man. I dig it. I dig the challenge because it's a challenge every day. It's not easy, man. There's nothing easy about it. But I like it.
Yeah.
That's the kind of, you know, stress. We had our first business, 12 years ago, 11 years ago.
Long time.
Yeah, we used to work out of this shop with your dad every now and then too, and ever since then I got that bite of like, I want to do something, but it's hard because you have to find the right thing that works for you.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton of things that everybody can do to make money, but what works for you and what can you actually enhance and make better with what you know?
What did Pablo actually say to you that day when you guys were eating lunch or having dinner? What did he say to you to spark that?
Yeah, the key thing that he said was genius too for me, because I said I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And he said, well, the challenge is if you go back to a job, you're going to be stuck at an office for 40 hours a week, usually at least. And by the time you get out, you're going to be mentally burned out. So you're not going to have any free time to think of something that you want to maybe do or time to grow something. It was, or, I had some money saved up too, so he said, or you could free up your time. And when you're free, when you don't have to clock in somewhere and you don't have to drive an hour in traffic, when you're free, he's like, oh, God's going to like plant some ideas or some seeds. You're going to attract something great to you. You're going to allow something great to like spark. And you just watch. He goes, you just watch. Because that's what happened to him. Mm-hmm. He owns a few different businesses, and as he freed up more time, more opportunities started coming his way. And I mean, Pablo, he doesn't share this publicly, but he has like a shit ton of income streams from different things. Yes. But it's because he has time freedom. That he has time to try new things out, figure it if it's going to work, and if it doesn't, then he kicks it to the curb and tries another thing. But if you're stuck at a job 40 hours a week, it's hard.
More than that, dude. The commute.
Right. That's true. That's very true.
Add 2 hours a day on that.
Right. That's 2 times 10, 20. So it's 60 hours a week.
60 hours a week.
Yeah.
People don't know. People don't.
Right.
I work 40 hours. No, you don't.
That's so fucking
no,
true.
I
never even thought about
an hour to get there. You don't get paid for that hour.
Right.
But commute an hour to get there.
Yeah.
And then commute an hour to get back.
Yeah.
So what are you doing for those 2 hours every day? And what can you do at the end of the year with those? What is that? 2 times? What's 2 times? That 365?
Mm-hmm.
Just don't worry about the math.
No. What can you do with all those hours at the end of the year, dude?
Yeah. It's crazy, and it has been super freeing. Man, I've done all types of stuff to make money in this time. I did Uber because I was like, I got a good car. I'm fucking free every day, so I joined Uber and Lyft, and I was making like $600 a week extra, right? Minus gas, which ends up being fucking nothing when you have a Lexus premium with those gas prices. Yeah. I was doing all types of things, man, all types of stuff, and but he was 100% right, man. We've been doing other things now, and we work together in a few businesses, and I have other businesses outside of my partnerships with Pablo, and always looking for new things, man. You gotta always be fucking hungry, but at the same time, you only got like a certain number of hours available to work, so that's the thing too. It's hard. The hardest thing is saying no. That's fucking hard, and I'm glad that it's nice to get to that point. But that's hard now too, because you get these opportunities that are tempting, man.
And I think that's where the entrepreneur spirit kicks in too, and it's like you said, to say no because you're driven by new things.
100%.
So it grasps your attention, and it's like, dude, I can hammer this out.
Yeah.
So you're already trying to fit it in, and then at the same time, you got to remember that's going to take away from whatever you're already doing that's actually successful. So those are all risks, man.
Yeah.
But hey, again, you wouldn't be here today if you didn't take those risks.
Yeah, and I mean, when you invited me to the podcast, Vincent, I was like, what the fuck am I going to talk about? I was like, I'm not famous, you know, like I haven't done shit, and I haven't, you know. I'm still working hard every single day, you know. And it's funny, dude. It's not really. I feel like a bitch saying this. It's not hard work every single day. Hard work is
The Mexicans out
yeah,
there
being out in the
grinding.
sun all day, digging holes.
Why is it
digging
always
holes.
Mexicans, bro?
That's what it is. We're in Southern California.
Hey, John and I heard a guy here, a gardener,
He's
an
doing that
hour
right now.
ago,
Not
fucking
even.
with his
About 30
gas
minutes ago.
fucking blower out here,
Right
fixing
here.
the landscaping, and it's 8 o'clock at night, dude. Like,
Got a flashlight.
That's savage, dude.
that's what I mean. You know, like that's hard work. So I mean, am I really working hard? No. Like physically, no. Mentally, a little bit, but. And we, you know, we're pushing. You know, we're trying to do our own things. So what I mean, we want to work smart, not hard, physically. You know? But it's still a grind every day, and you know, we're working on some other crazier stuff. Like we're opening an office in May, June. That's gonna be a mind fuck because we're gonna hire like 12 people, and that's gonna take time away from my other stuff.
Mhm.
So then we have to then reevaluate our time. Like, what are we gonna? We're gonna have to hire other people to do this stuff or outsource this.
Outsource, yeah.
And it's cool though. It's fun, man. It's fun. I love like not having a job. I love waking up whenever I want. Even though Pablo and I go to the gym at 4:30 in the morning.
But that's what you guys want to do.
Yeah. Since
You don't-
January
you don't have
1st.
to do it.
Yeah, since January 1st, we've been at the gym at like 5:30, 5:45 every day.
Nice.
Even when we went to Las Vegas for a couple of days, we went to the gym at 7 in the morning every day. And I never did that in Vegas. I just went to the buffets, you know, or strip clubs. And it's
Crazy
cool.
work.
But I do what I want, man. And when my wife was, you know this, they have a lot of doctor's appointments
Yeah.
before the babies or checkups and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't miss one appointment.
Wow, that's awesome.
Since my daughter's been born, I haven't missed any doctor's checkups. I haven't missed any because she has an issue with her neck. She had an issue with her neck. Physical therapy, I was there. You know what I mean? So like those little things, I didn't have to ask for permission. That was the worst thing, having to ask for permission.
Yeah.
Can I take the day off? Because
Come
my
out of the
wife.
bathroom.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And even though we had cool bosses in the past, Vincent, right? We get away with
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah.
It's nothing nice. I don't care how much money I'm making. If my bills are paid and we have enough money in the bank to be okay, nothing else matters, man. It's not about making 20 grand a month. Like that shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's just peace of mind. That's what you want to get to.
Yeah.
Peace of mind, because it's just like, it's chill, man. We have friends making way more money, and it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
Tons of our friends.
And they'll probably say the same thing. It's not even about the money, man. It's just like
It's what
the
you
peace
can.
of mind.
It's what you can do with your time.
Mm-hmm.
Because most of them have kids. A lot of
Yeah.
them, or if they don't have kids, they're traveling. They're doing other things that they want to do.
Yeah,
Where when you lock down a job or working for somebody else, and there's nothing wrong. Some people they enjoy working for somebody else, or they're happy where they're at. That's totally good because whatever
They're
makes them
content
happy.
where they're
for
at.
sure.
It's whatever makes them happy, and it's really about what you want to do with your time.
Yeah,
And
that's all you do.
That's the
You're
most
just
important
buying
thing.
your time back,
Yes.
and it's crazy. I mean, I have friends. One of my clients makes $50,000 a month, and he says that like 2 to 3 times a week, he's being pitched investment opportunities, and he says 90% of the time they're bullshit. You know, when he looks at the business plans.
Yeah.
But he's like, it's cool that like people are coming to me for me to invest in to make more money. But that's it. Like aside from that, he doesn't really do anything. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I can't wait to get to that level.
Yeah.
$50K a month, and people are throwing because that's how the rich get richer. You know, they don't go out and I mean, some rich people go out and like spend it, and then in a few years later, hopefully, you know, they sometimes end up broke, which sucks. But other people, they invest it, they grow it, and it's just my goal, man, to now have like as many income streams as possible because I hate this like plan A, plan B shit. Like, why you stop there? Like, even if like certain ones are only 1,000 or 2 a month, like what's wrong with that? It's crazy, dude.
No. It's like in the book, The 4-Hour Work Week that Tim Ferriss wrote. It's like there's the new rich, and you know, someone can make $200,000 a year, but work 80 hours a week, versus someone making $60,000 a year. They have all the time, and what's more valuable?
I don't know. Ask our kids.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, what's more valuable, time or money? I don't know. Ask your kids.
Man.
Your kids will tell you. Be honest with you.
You hit,
Yeah.
you hit it straight with the spear. Shoo!
Yeah, man. Yeah, growing up, I never saw my dad because he always worked.
Yeah.
You know, like he left our house at like 5:30 in the morning. He came home at like 6:30, 7:30 at night, and he'd eat dinner and then go to bed because he had to wake up the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get it as a kid. I was like, man, like my dad doesn't come to my baseball games. He doesn't come to my school conferences. You know, and now looking back, it's like I fucking get it, you know, like that's the sacrifices they did to provide.
Yeah.
And right now I'm currently working like those Mexican hours, right? You know, like it's just different. But for me, it's not going to be a forever thing. It's going to be for now until I, you know, get to the level where I can kind of step back a little bit. But right now it's work, man. I'm not on chill mode. I'm on work, just work.
Grind mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's cool, and I love it. And I don't look at it like, oh, it sucks. It's fun because I enjoy what I do. I like the clients that I have, and it's cool.
And what is it that you do for the people listening? That,
A ton of different things.
If you can share whatever, a little bit of
My
what you.
my favorite thing, man, is it's client services, internet marketing services. You know, people that have businesses or people that want to market themselves online. Most of the time, they don't know how to do it, or they don't have the time to do it, right? And it always changes. It always changes, and you know, so one of my clients will build them a custom website,
Okay.
you know, and then we'll manage internet marketing ads for them, you know, for if they want to advertise on Facebook, LinkedIn, and stuff like that. Instagram now. Instagram's like the new Snapchat. I'm trying to push more people to jump on Snapchat. If you're not on Snapchat, get on that shit.
Yes.
It's the next like Instagram. Facebook is phasing out, but Instagram is big. I mean Snapchat. I'm all over the place. Snapchat is big.
That's what Gary Vee say.
Yeah, Snapchat's cool and it's fun. I'm on it every day.
Yeah.
I'm posting bullshit. Follow me on Ghana's Network. But yeah, and our marketing has now expanded, and in May that's where we're bringing the new office. We're adding a new like portfolio of business where we're doing like direct mail marketing for different industries, man. Like it's cool, man. Like, and here's the crazy story. Like it's all about networking. You know, Pablo's brother Orlando, he does credit repair.
Yeah.
Metro Fund Financial in Santa Ana, and he told me, hey man, you do Facebook ads. You should come to a mixer, a networking mixer. There's a Orange County. If you're a business owner and you want to grow your business, I would recommend you guys, if you're in Orange County, go to the Orange County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. It's a group that meets once a week on Friday mornings. They have breakfast, and it's a room of 40 to 60 business owners from Orange County. Most of them are like Latinos. There's some white people and there's some black people in there, and they give you like a minute to pitch your business.
Any Asian people?
No.
Okay.
Opportunity, bro.
first one.
There's a gap right there.
I know.
So what happened was I went to a meeting, and I went to a meeting, and I don't usually like to do these fucking meetings, man, because it reminds me of network marketing. Bunch of like business cards exchanging. It's kind of like a lot of these people are just fake. A lot of network marketers were there trying to pitch me like Primerica. I was like, no, dude.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did my pitch. I was presenting my landscaping company. And then I met this lady, and she said, hey, let me get your card. And then while we were talking, I mentioned to her, oh, I have an internet marketing company too. She goes, oh, okay. So we sat 2 weeks later, and it turns out that she's somehow connected with the Girl Scouts.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, hey, they want to do a whole new marketing thing. Can you put together for me a marketing strategy, and we'll present it to Girl Scouts? And so me and Pablo fucking got on the like dry erase board, and we were writing all these different strategies on how we can grow. We had to look at the metrics of like Girl Scouts. What areas do they need help with? Where are they struggling? What area demographics are they not reaching? And then we did these different campaigns, presented it to them, and it's like $150,000 campaign. And that right now we're negotiating.
No.
Hard. Like I could have just been like rude and left.
Sure.
But it's just networking, man. Networking's everything.
You never know who you meet.
Yeah, dude, you don't. And it's not about who you know. It's like it's about who knows you too.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been like big for me, man. Like networking's everything, and try just to do right by people when you meet people. Just be genuine, be real. Like don't be fake, and people will remember you. You know, and some people remember me as like the landscaper guy. I don't care. It's business.
And
Yeah.
that's what Anthony Robbins, on one of the podcasts I shared with some of the guys today, Anthony Robbins was on the Lewis Howes podcast, The School of Greatness.
That was an awesome podcast.
Yes.
Is that's Lewis's podcast?
Yes. The
he
School
was
of
on.
Greatness, yes. Lewis
Yeah,
Howes,
yeah.
Tony Robbins is Jeff.
Yeah,
a
you
private
told me.
jet.
I didn't
And
know that.
one thing that Tony Robbins mentioned was giving. He said when he was young, and yes, a lot of people already know this story. When he was young, for Thanksgiving he didn't have any Thanksgiving food for dinner, and so when he had the opportunity, when he worked for Jim Rohn and everything, he always had to give back his time. He gave back on Thanksgiving, and now he's feeding billions of people a year. What, a million or billion? Do you remember?
I think it's getting to the billions.
Oh, it's getting to.
Yeah.
He wants to go to the
Yeah.
billions.
That's
Sorry,
cool.
Tony.
He's in the millions right
Sorry,
now.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
So he's getting to the billions and feeding people, and he talks, and I was like, wow, it's all about giving. and giving your time, just treating people right, and giving them knowledge, giving them. It doesn't hurt to light another candle, as we heard from John C. Maxwell in the past. You know, you lose nothing by lighting another candle, and so with all this information, with today's age, you're giving people information, and that's what it is. You're providing, you're giving them your time. Yes, you're making money, but you're giving them your time to help them succeed. That
Right.
marketing that you're doing for the Girl Scouts, dude, that can help tons of, not just the Girl Scouts of America, but a lot of girls out there.
Huge
Yeah,
domino
the
effect.
girls that, because my sister was in Girl Scouts,
Mhm.
and I saw the confidence that she got out of it. You know, it took some convincing because Latinos don't necessarily know what it is. They just think, oh, little girl selling cookies, you know. And my sister had to convince my dad for like a year. She joined, and then it was 5th grade when she joined, and she just started getting confident, like public speaking, you know, and
Yeah.
sales and all that stuff. And she got involved in like that school, like not ASB, but you know, she leadership stuff,
Yes.
class president and stuff like that. And I saw what it did to her, and my goddaughter's a Girl Scout too, so it was a fun project because you could actually, it's emotional, you know. It's not just, don't get me wrong, we're gonna cash the hell out of that check. It's gonna allow us to, you know, do other things, but
Yes, sir.
but it's a service, you know. And there's a lot of business owners that have the money but they don't have time,
Yeah.
or they're already blowing money on it and they're doing it wrong.
Yes.
When this guy, I met with this guy 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you guys his name later because you guys know him. Oh, we know him. And I met with him. He was referred to me from a friend. I was referred to him. And when we met, I was like, holy shit, I haven't seen you in years. He owns a company.
Oh, this is the one you told me.
Yeah, he
Okay.
owns a company, and he's spending like $100,000 on Facebook ads a month.
Wow.
Yeah, but he's not getting a strong response.
He doesn't have the right target marketing for
He doesn't. The people that are doing it kind of weren't really. I mean, they were effective, but there were a lot of fucking holes in what they were doing. And then he was like, "Oh, what else can we do?" So then I presented another marketing strategy, and he was like, "Holy shit!" Right? His mind blew, you know, and that's like a $10,000 campaign. Thanks to my friend who told him, "Hey, call Omero." Dude, I mean, the craziest thing was going to his house. He has his house in the Hollywood Hills, dude. Like, it's like baller pad. And it's like networking, man. Like, I'm just this little dude from Orange County, and Pablo and I had this tiny little office in Anaheim. And we just happen to know a few little skills, man, that can help someone's business grow. Already spending $100 on Facebook a month. And he was like, oh, he goes, it's what I do. That's what I'm doing. It's crazy. Yeah, it's fucking...
It was working, but was it effective?
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, but then again, it's plan, do, review, you know. I told him it's the last 6 months, his numbers have been like this. Well, then you have to look at the numbers. And,
But you do a lot more than just Facebook marketing.
oh, yeah. A lot of other stuff, man.
But as far as like taking a business from point A to point whatever, it's
Yeah.
not just like Facebook marketing. It's
Yeah,
like all types
people,
of different marketing.
it's everything. So it's back. You have to look back at everything. It's branding.
Mhm.
How's your branding? You know, how's your website look? What are your emails look like? What are your campaign? What do your blogs look like? So we kind of look at everything and then put in, you know, suggestions. I like it when we can build it from scratch because everything matches and the quality and the theme and everything, it makes sense. You know, because if the website's old, I don't care how much you spend on Facebook. If the website's old, it's not going to be effective.
Gotcha.
You know?
Yeah.
Or you could have the best website in the world with no marketing. No one's going to see it. So it's a combination of marrying your branding, your marketing, and your product too. Your product has to be good. You know. Yeah, but it's crazy, man.
How'd you figure out you're like good at that?
I'm not. I'm still fucking figuring it out. You know, like I don't want to say I'm good at it.
Right.
We've just managed to find a few ways that work. And you spend money in, and then you get no response. Okay, that doesn't work. So then you tweak a few things, and also like find people that are successful in it and ask questions. Because most people I found that are successful at like internet marketing are normal people. They're nerds. You know, they're actually very nerdy people. Like the really ballers that I know are very nerdy.
Yeah.
And if you just come to them like humble and say, hey man, I really admire your work. I've been listening to your podcast, or I read your book, or I went to your seminar in Vegas, and I'm still stuck on this part. Can you help me out? They'll usually email you back and give you read this blog, or you know, whatever. It's plan, do, review, man.
Because they're giving.
Yeah, pretty much. Plan, do, review, man. Like I don't want to say I know everything, but we happen to find a few little things that work. You know, like, and that's it. And all it takes is a few little things. It's not about being a master at anything. It's just finding a few key things that work and then they change too. Google's changing their algorithm.
Yes, that's what I heard.
So a lot of people that have been doing a lot of
SEOs.
SEO in the past, that shit's gonna get flipped upside down. So that's another way to have to learn. Or you outsource it. You find someone that's good at it, you just pay them to do it.
Well, I guess it goes back to Jim Rohn. If you're not growing, you're dying. So I guess you're always learning the new things out there and just adapting.
Yeah, and for me, my business partner, Pablo, man, I'm always gonna give him love because we're really good at, like, slapping each other when we're, like, kind of stuck, you know, when we're comfortable. We're like, hey, man, like, our numbers suck, you know, like, hey, let's do this. And I sometimes am like, I don't know. And he's like, come on, let's go. Let's try it. And that's okay, let's go. You know, like, but you have to have, like, money to like, figure these things out. Because it takes money to figure things out. I mean, we spent, like, a couple $1,000s before we made something.
Mhm.
Because it takes time to plan, do a review.
Yeah.
And then what works for this company doesn't mean it's going to work for this company. Because every product is different and it's a different target, man. It's,
Yeah. You can't have a website that's like built like it's in 1998. You can't.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. It might work, yes, because you've been around for a long time. But long term, especially in today's age, I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to get marketing for music. Because that's like, my passion is music still. And I want to somehow connect with a band or like a record label somehow and do their marketing. I think that'd be fun.
You know what? I might have somebody for you. I have a friend at work, and he's trying to manage a band. They have him do it. You know, the marketing. It's in Lakewood. I'll refer him to you.
Cool. Lakewood, there's a lot of really good corrido bands out of Lakewood. And Paramount, Lakewood, badass groups. A lot of
Really?
good musicians. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's where Del Records is out of, that area.
Yeah.
Ton of artists come out of that area. So they probably like corrido.
Well, maybe we can get you connected with, like, I think you know,
Records.
you know,
Ernie.
Ernie.
Yeah,
Cornell,
yeah.
You know, but maybe we can all do a little lunch and,
There
you
go.
know, Ernie, because he works hand in hand with Del.
Dude, mad props to Del, man.
They're doing a lot
I
of
follow
marketing.
them, and they're doing this shit really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty solid, man. They're kind of setting the trend and the pace for
lot of
how it
branding,
should
huh?
be, for sure. And they're doing a lot of shit right.
Mhm.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I think as of like June, for sure, I'm not gonna have a life like the next like year after that. It's gonna be
Yeah, but at
crazy.
least you know what the end goal is, you know what I mean, and why you're doing it. And it's good to have, like, your wife on track with you. Because I feel, you know, going back to that, that's that extra oomph.
For sure.
You know, that it's for me, it is for me, like, when Michelle, you know, she's like, she doesn't want me going, but she's like, all right, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
because, you know, I've got to do this with the kids, do that, or whatever it is. I mean, I got 3, so it's crazy. Especially with my full-time job running the...
What's that saying goes? Behind every strong guy, there's a strong woman.
Even stronger woman.
Even
A
stronger
stronger
woman,
woman,
that's for
yes.
sure.
That's true, man, because they got to put up with our bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And raise the kids.
raise the kids.
Yeah.
And,
Oh.
And it's tough
Mad
sometimes
respect,
walking
man. Mad
away from
respect to
your kids.
women, man, that take care of they hold the house down, man. Props, dude.
Yeah, a lot of people think, oh, so
Shout
you're
outs
just,
to wifeys.
Yeah.
Wifeys.
so you're just a housewife. It's like,
Right?
no,
slap yourself, you know?
Yeah.
they're like
if you
they're
see
like
what-
an engineer.
Yeah, bro.
They're a home engineer.
Multitasking, patient, loving. Oh,
My wife's mom, you know, my mother-in-law watched our girls just for a couple days when we went out to Vegas.
Yeah.
We went to the tobacco show out there.
TPE.
TPE, and you know, her mom was like, I can't believe what you do. She was trying to give her like a schedule, like, all right, and this one has soccer at this time, and this one has ballet at this
Keep
time, and
it
this
up.
one has it, and you do homework with it, and she's like, I didn't know you do so much.
'cause she only had 2 kids, Michelle and Danny, right? Oh no,
No,
Christian.
Christian.
3, yeah,
Those
yeah.
3,
But they're
yeah.
the gay
Yeah, he's
ages.
gay.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
A lot of help with Michelle, huh? Michelle helped out a lot.
Yeah.
Michelle helped out a lot.
Yeah, big
Growing
time,
up
big time.
Yeah,
So
because of the gap.
that's a trip. Yeah, man, mad respect. My mom was always a stay-at-home mom. And, you know, as a kid, she's just mom. We had 4 kids, you know. It's like, man, bro. My mom never missed anything.
yeah,
She was at everything. I'm like, fucking patience. I go, I can't even imagine until my daughter starts talking back. Yeah, and you know, I find my why's always changing too.
Yeah.
I think because I'm always changing. We never stop changing. It's like, but either you're growing or declining. So don't get me wrong. I get in my moments where I'm fucking down and I just want to stay in bed, you know, and cry. No, but yeah, it's cool, man. It's fun. It's a nice journey, and it's cool to have friends. Seeing you guys hustle too, that fucking inspires me too. You know, like. Because you got to constantly be working, man. Surround yourself with people, even if you don't kick it all the time. Just knowing that they're also chasing something too.
That's the point, man. I talked to somebody recently, and I was like, so what's your end result, man? What do you want to do? He's like, man, I'm just gonna work. I just want to collect hours to, increase my Social Security. And I was like, what?
What?
Yeah,
Really?
together, man.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, because I retire right now, then my Social Security is not gonna be, it's gonna be.
Social Security's gonna be gone by then.
Yeah, and I was like,
Is
wait,
he like in his 50s, or why is he so concerned about Social Security?
30s?
What
Oh,
the fuck?
And I'm like,
Just gotta walk away from now.
so you want to work as many hours as you can for somebody to increase your Social Security when you retire? He's like, yeah, man, that's what everybody does. I was like, no, that's not what everybody does.
Don't follow the sheep.
Social Security, John, you're right. Social Security, man. By the
It's
time
gonna
we're
be
old,
gone. I mean, you guys can look it up. By the time anybody in their 30s right now, they're retiring. If you guys look at the numbers, look at the statistics, look at the age that they're they're expecting people to retire. It keeps going up.
85, yeah.
Now, by the time we get to 60, the retiring age is probably gonna be 80.
Yeah.
How many people are alive at 80?
Man.
And it's like I see it all the time. I see this guy at work, and he's an older gentleman. He's a greeter in the lot where I work at. But I mean I admire him and all the years he put in as a service technician and all that. But I see him, I'm just like, well, what are you doing now? Why are you still working here? He's like, oh, because Social Security is not enough. And I'm just like, this guy's like 65 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Social Security is not enough.
Right.
So if you guys are out there working, trying to live off your Social Security in the future, please don't do it to yourselves. Don't hang yourself. Look at other things. Look at investments.
For sure.
Look at yourself. What you actually want to do. What you like you said. Your passion is music. So eventually there's gonna be something with somehow, some way you're gonna involve yourself in music.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at yourself. Analyze yourself. Don't be a slave to that 9 to 5. It's like, if I could sit here and just collect my little paycheck and pay my bills, no, I'm not growing. I'm still, even though I enjoy cars, I don't want to do what I do for the rest of my life. I don't want to do what I do in the next year. Yes, it's paying the bills,
Right.
but it's not. I'm not growing. I'm not where I want to be.
Right.
I don't want to invest into my Social Security. So it's like, just listening to you, I'm getting a lot of nuggets myself. I got a couple things I'm gonna share with you later that, who knows, maybe if we add to whatever it is you're doing and whatever it is we're doing, we could grow.
That's it,
You
man.
know?
It's all about collaborations and working with, having the right team in place, man. Because, one person only knows so much, I'm sure each one of us has certain things that collectively can be fucking crazy. But another thing, too, that I've grown to accept now is that not everybody was meant to be, like, a business owner or entrepreneur, because it's a special kind of weirdo.
I need somebody to flip my In-N-Out burgers.
Yeah, it takes a special kind of weirdo to like deal with the stresses of being a business owner or managing people and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's okay. We need somebody to do In-N-Out. We need someone to, be our mechanics.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but just pursue your passion. So let's say you have a really cool corporate job like being an attorney. Cool, invest on some properties on the side. Have plan B, C, or D. It doesn't mean you quit your job. It just means have other things in place, because if your law firm closes, and it may take you a while to get another 6-figure plus job, but you have other cash flows coming in, I guess.
If you're
invest wisely.
passionate about making burgers, and there's people that are. They're
Hell yeah.
passionate about making.
I've seen that Dines, drive-ins and dives,
Yeah,
man.
there's people
Love
that are
that
super
show.
passionate
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
That freaking, I don't know, stay working there, but have something on the side too, so that if something happens to that.
The best damn
you know?
burger flipper you
Yeah.
can be.
Right.
Maybe have a YouTube channel or flipping burgers.
Or like
Right.
Papa John's, what he used to work for. Papa John's used to work for Domino's.
No shit.
Yeah, he used to work.
I don't know.
He used to work for Domino's. He was like, I can make a better. I'm passionate about pizza. I am passionate about pizza. I'm gonna make a better freaking pizza than Domino's.
Really? I
Yeah.
had no idea.
Papa John's.
So I like Papa John's more than Domino's.
I like Papa John's more than Domino's too.
I don't know.
I'm not.
Domino's pretty good, bro.
I like
We're
Pizza
split
Hut.
here.
I like Pizza Hut still.
I like Pizza Loca. I don't know what you guys I'm stuck on that
If you
pizza.
guys
It's
want-
$5 for a super extra large.
If you want to get pizza, dude, go to in Fullerton. My favorite pizza is Angelo and Vinci's. Absolutely. I'm a fat boy, man. Like, I love food.
Yeah.
Hodad's Burgers, bro, San Diego.
Oh, I remember. I vaguely remember that one.
You know what?
Too many stars of death.
I think we should do a fusion. We were talking about the other day about
Your hookah?
the fusion with food, the Mexican and Vietnamese food.
Dude,
in
that'd be
Austin.
legit. My mouth is
Texas.
watering. Yeah, we're planning on moving to Texas in 2 years. So like
You're voting with your feet. That's why.
Vietnamese, Mexican, man, that'd be a hit.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
right next to the university there in Austin.
That's a tongue twister right there. Vietnamese and Mexican food.
Yeah.
That'll
Next
have
would
your
be a-
tongue in knots.
Yeah, like menudo with fun noodles in it.
Yeah.
or could face it out with horchata.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
now that
dude.
sounds good.
Or like spring rolls with like carnitas or al pastor inside of it.
Oh.
See, dude?
Hey, you guys are giving people ideas. Stop giving them your
I
ideas.
know, right? Oh man, that'd be tight. That'd
Someone's
be
gonna
cool.
jump on that.
It just takes, even if you open a food truck, man, there's so much you can do. Pablo and I almost got one. But
Hey, if you're passionate about
there's so
food,
much opportunity, but then it's like it's a time suck.
It's a time.
It's you gotta find people you trust with money and in the kitchen, and it's like it's not yet.
all the regulations, different cities,
Yeah.
where you're at.
Yeah,
That's a battle right now. I've seen it too. It's a battle. It's a
yeah,
battle.
yeah. But it's good. Competition's good, man. It keeps everybody, improving and always trying new shit in business. That's cool.
Heck yeah, dude.
I dig it, man. It's so cool to see your pops, man. We're here at the office, and just 10 years ago we were here, and I remember that sign. It's like, oh shit, throwback, man. Like, we did some innovative stuff, man. Kareem, I don't know if you talked about it in your podcast yet, but like
No.
11 years ago, we had a shop called Transcend Auto Designs.
Transcend, yeah.
Transcend was the car club, and then it became a shop. We used to sell car parts.
You recruited me into the car club, man.
Yeah, and one time you came up with the idea of dipping some rims in carbon fiber.
Yeah, we had them at Super Autobacks for a little bit.
That was the shit.
Yeah.
We got a few sales in, and we got in a magazine.
Yeah.
I still have copies of the magazines,
Do you?
and every now and then I take it. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, gotta send me a picture of that.
Yeah, remember I sent you a picture one
Yes.
time. I was like, hey, this is the magazine, and it's crazy. It's cool to see your dad still here working hard, man.
Thanks, man.
Because your dad's a traditional business owner, and
Traditional, man.
because he's been doing it since like the 90s.
Yeah, since
94.
94.
Wow.
He's been here, since 94. And same thing with like your pops, I've always seen him hustle.
Yeah, well, my dad never had the courage to start his own company. That's a different mindset.
Yeah.
Although my dad, good money, whatever, but it's a different mindset because it takes a whole other person to want to do your own thing.
Yeah, he's always been, I work for myself, I do my own thing, blah, blah, blah,
That's what's up.
And, yeah, man, I wish him the best. I mean, hopefully we can keep taking this business to the next level. And now we're, trying to do some carbon fiber hookahs, different things, man, different things. And hopefully that'll be the next generation of Sweetie Grab.
Dude, Vincent and I were talking about on the way here.
Yeah.
All these different ideas that you can do because your dad's quality is fucking first class. Like he does shit right, and
he's all about quality.
Yeah,
He's
man.
All about quality.
He'll pitch that all day.
it's just about finding the people that would value it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because to some people that don't understand the process, they think it's expensive, right?
Right.
But if you show the process of what it takes, step by step, right? The prep, everything, the dip, and then the clear coat, and the polish and sand, and you got to find that. But yeah, it's definitely an amazing skill that your dad has, man, and it's amazing seeing all this stuff around here. Just you gotta get eyes on it.
Exactly.
That's it, because it's good work,
Thanks,
and that's cool. Because if you have a good product, you just gotta build from there, man. That's what's up.
That's where marketing comes in, baby.
Yeah, yeah, it's trial and error.
Definitely.
That's exciting, man.
Cool.
So what's up with you guys here? How's your BDF podcast coming along? Do you monitor your numbers and stuff in the back
I
office?
haven't monitored for weeks.
You should log in. I bet your mind will explode because you guys do hookah. I bet you guys have a ton of listeners all over the world.
Oh, did we see that was visitors to the website? People from different countries.
Oh yeah, we have people from different countries going to the website now. It's good.
Yeah. It's a powerful tool.
Yeah, Bring the Fire is awesome, and it's growing. Of course, there's going to be people who's going to knock you down because you're doing something different. I think we're one of I can't say we're the first hookah company that's doing a podcast, but I think we're the best doing the podcast.
Yeah.
Because I've looked at others like, man, that's it. They only did 4 podcasts and they quit. They quit before they even started.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's all about consistency.
It's all consistent. I don't even care if people are actually listening to this right now
Yeah.
or watching us live. I really don't.
And I'll shout outs to everybody watching live.
Yeah, if you're out there, thank you guys. We love you.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, I don't really care. We're just gonna put it out there. Keep putting it out
Just
there.
put out
putting it
content.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's it.
whoever wants to follow us, and whoever doesn't. And those that follow us, man, we'll reward you. We will reward you. We're giving out free stuff, free gifts, and we'll party with you. We'll have maybe a convention or something. We'll party with you.
Yeah. It's crazy, like with our podcast, like we've now gotten emails from like business owners.
Yeah.
They're like, "How do I get on your podcast?" It's fun.
No
Oh,
shit.
wow.
That's
People
fucking
that we don't
awesome,
know. It's
dude.
like, oh shit.
And you didn't know that would happen. You just stay
No, we're just
consistent,
like our.
consistent.
It's the platform has kind of evolved through time, but yeah, it's a trip. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool.
Actually, our podcast actually helped another business owner out.
Yeah, dude, that's a crazy story.
Yeah.
So this gentleman that owns a hookah company was meeting down with.
Headquarters Hookah. Shouts out to Basilio's again.
We love that guy.
We love that
He
guy.
was actually sitting
Yeah,
down
headquarters
with.
hookah now.
He was actually sitting
Oh,
down with
cool.
a big retailer of hookah, a company that retails hookah.
A giant retailer. One
Yeah,
of the
big,
biggest.
one of the biggest. And like I said, you know what, I'll just buy a few just to test it out to see if it works. And in the meantime, he was actually playing our podcast on YouTube, and the gentleman was listening to it. The business owner, the retailer, the owner of the retail business, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it, give me a pallet. And he bought
Yeah.
He listened to the full
the
podcast.
full
interview.
podcast that he had with us. He's like, dude, I like what you're doing. The story behind everything, and just everything. I'm like, wow, great. We're fucking glad that we're able to go ahead and help another business owner make their money.
Yes, that's huge, man.
And we
Karma,
didn't-
bro. Trust me,
Yeah.
karma, bro.
Yeah,
You'll
we-
get your blessings.
Yeah, we
Don't
didn't
worry
get
about
nothing
it.
out of it, so I don't really care. As long as he's happy, he's satisfied, he got paid, and he's doing well, that's all that matters.
Yeah. He's a good guy to have that happen to, man. He's an
Yeah.
absolutely good guy. He loves quality stuff.
Right.
He's more quality hookah. Like my hookahs are gonna be the best quality out in the market. Very, very humble, and his heart is in everything.
Is it a
Really
high
is.
end hookah? Like
It's a high end.
American
That's good. There's a
made,
niche
American
market
made
for it. man.
aviation
Oh,
quality.
he's selling a ton of them.
Is that the
already, yeah.
tip?
Oh yeah, I'm smoking out of his tip. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think the podcasting platform I've been listening to for a while, but I recommend it for anybody. I mean, if you have a cool story or if you have a concept or a business or if you're skilled at something, share it. And
Yeah.
it's
Thank
fun.
God for Joe Rogan.
Rogan, yeah.
Thank God for Joe
Yeah.
Rogan.
Rogan
Father of
alone,
The
podcasts
father
right
of
there.
podcasting.
he's opened so many doors for comedians. They
Yeah.
get on his podcast. He already has millions of followers, and these comedians that maybe weren't that popular get on the podcast and they blow up, and they got
Yeah.
tours everywhere.
And he tells everybody, you should make your own podcast.
Right.
You should make your own podcast.
Yeah, that's true. That's how
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer and Joey
Yeah.
Diaz started
Yeah.
theirs. It's
Yeah.
cool. He has a cult like following. What is the
Brandon
group
Kidd.
called? The Red Bands group. What are they called?
Oh, man.
Death Squad.
Death Squad.
And they're
Death Squad,
all
Death Squad.
podcast fans.
Yeah.
And they're solid. So if they do a show in San Diego, there's a Death Squad San Diego, and they sell out.
Is Felipe Esparza part of that?
No, it's a
No.
different clique. He's
Yeah.
a
Because
different
I
comic.
heard he has a podcast.
He does.
It's called What's Up, Fool?
What's Up, Fool?
I am subscribed to that podcast too, man. It's
Yeah.
funny. His
So
host
what's
is
up,
annoying.
fool?
His host
His
is
host
annoying.
is
But
annoying.
Felipe crushes it.
Felipe's funny. His
Yeah.
host just laughs at whatever Felipe says.
Yeah. So if you guys, if whoever's listening to this, you must be listening to the podcast. If you're watching live, just look up podcasts, man, about anything. I've learned a ton of stuff from
Yes.
marketing on podcasts.
Yeah, we
And
share.
they're free.
Yeah, you share with me. I've been listening to it. I'm like, holy shit.
Shopify.
Yes,
Shopify
podcast,
Masters.
drop shipping court podcast. There's
Yeah.
podcasts for everything.
Yeah.
Everything and anything you can
Everything.
think of.
Yeah. Or if there isn't, you make one.
Or you know who the other guy that made podcasting really big. And he
Adam
has a guy-
Carolla.
Adam Carolla.
My nigga, I love that. I love your show.
I love Adam Carolla. Yeah.
He has the largest
Following?
podcast network.
Oh yeah.
It's called.
One something like that. And
That's right. What is it called?
Podcast One.
Podcast One.
Podcast
Yeah,
One.
it used to be Corolla Digital, now
Yeah.
Podcast. So, anyways,
Yeah.
he finds other famous people and gives them a show on his network, and they blow up. So they make money through ads, like a lot of money. Joe Coy has his show now with him.
Joe
Really?
Coy's funny, yeah.
Yeah, it's called the Coy Pond. It's a good
Oh.
podcast too. Check it out. He's got great.
Fucking dope.
Joe Coy, man, is like what Ghana's Network, what we're trying to do. He's doing it with these like mega ballers, dude. Like
Yeah.
he has the CEO of Crooks and Castles.
Yeah.
On his podcast, share his story.
That's
He's from
crazy.
like Lakewood or something.
Yeah.
And the week before, he had one of the guys from Black Eyed Peas, the Filipino guy. The week before, he had Angela Johnson. Like, he has nothing with these motivational stories. He just shoots the shit with them for like 45 minutes, but they're like super successful people.
That's freaking
It's a
awesome.
cool podcast. So yeah, I mean, join the podcast community. And if you start one, let me know. I'm curious to hear it. I'll
Yeah.
critique you.
And aside from podcasts too, it's like, something our friend Divu told us today. It's like, I don't care. I'm just making these vlogs for me. I don't really care about
Right.
subscribers. It's like you're
They're fun.
documenting your life.
How many
They're
times
fun.
could we have documented something
Yeah.
Or like,
and then we could have looked back at it now and be like, man, I wish I had video
I wish,
on that.
yeah.
Yes.
But it's cool, like, you know, like,
Right.
for example, this live, feed, I mean, it's recorded.
Right.
So our kids one day will look up Omero, we'll look
Daddy,
up
you
my
were so
dad.
skinny. What happened?
But you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's cool, like, I didn't really think about it like that until he said that today. I
Yeah.
was like, that's so true. We're documenting what we're doing, everything we're doing for them,
Yep.
or for whoever to listen for years to come.
Yeah, that's true. I have a few videos on YouTube from our San Francisco trip.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, that
wow.
was crazy,
I
dude.
still have videos on YouTube. That's
Bro,
like,
I gotta check it out.
I never
How long
seen
ago
it.
was
That was 2010
Really?
or 11.
yeah, that was a fun trip.
That was
I
fun,
wish it
man.
would have been more. Video.
Yeah.
I just
We didn't know. I
We
mean,
didn't
technology
I had the
wasn't.
shitty phone, but it was
Yeah.
fun. We were all high in San Francisco. It was fun.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Because San Francisco's high elevation.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's what
That's
I'm
right. And
saying.
the air was very thin.
We're in the
We
hills.
were high, bro.
We got free weed. We got free weed everywhere.
Oh man, they just left it in the car for us.
No, he gave it to us.
Yeah,
in the
he
rental
did.
car, and he left it.
And we got, okay, so this is the story. So
Great
we,
story.
Great story.
So we flew to San Francisco on a one-way plane trip, right?
Yeah.
A one-way ticket
JetBlue.
because it was cheap. It was
like
like $30
Yeah.
to fly from
For
Long
Halloween.
Beach
For Halloween
for
weekend.
Halloween from Long Beach to San Francisco.
SFO.
It was myself. It was
Me,
Jaime, Gabe,
David Vu.
Devu. Yeah. So we all went,
Was it
and
just-
I think it's when Blast Off just launched too. I
Oh
think.
shit. Blastoff.com / Omero Hustle.
It's not even active anymore, bro. And so we got there. We were all holding our Blast Off CDs because I have pictures of some of those.
Yes.
So we need to get a rental car. So we went to this rental car place, and it was what was it called? It was a ghetto place.
It was like Avis.
It was Avis.
But it was like a janky off the
Yeah,
like,
off
strip.
the
Away from the airport.
Yeah.
And so we got there, and we was like, dude, we're talking to this guy behind the counter.
Stoner looking guy,
So
but he was cool.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, where do we get weed around here, dude? We're like, who asked? It was probably
Who
you,
asked?
man.
Come on, who
We're like,
asked?
"Okay." So he was like, where,
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
he's like, where do we get the weed? And the guy's like, oh, dude, I can connect you with your number. We're gonna okay, cool. He got us our rental car. We opened the glove, and there was like maybe how much weed was there, Gabe? What would you say?
There was oh man, there's a good eighth in there.
A good,
And did he give you his
Yeah.
business card? Like, here,
Yeah.
man, hit me up, bro. Come on.
Yeah, he did.
Enjoy
he
your
did.
sample, dog.
Enjoy your sample, dog.
Yeah, we get fucking faded. Man.
and we got
That was
high
a
the
crazy weekend.
whole weekend, and we're idiots.
That was my first time in San Francisco, by the way.
Was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a
shit.
great
we,
experience
we went to
for the first
Napa
time.
Valley.
And
Yeah,
so
we went wine tasting.
we were
Go
so
wine
cute. That was
tasting.
such a romantic weekend.
All
Yeah.
five guys went.
It was.
We were drinking like for free, pretty much.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And we're drinking wine, getting high, and then we drove back with a rental car,
Yeah.
and we dropped off at Avis, and we didn't know the drop-off fee was like $300 or some shit like
It
that.
was stupid. We thought we were saving money. We didn't.
No, we did. We spent more money.
That's
More than
insane.
the flight.
It was more than the flight. The flight was only like $50.
It was very cheap.
It was
It was
yeah.
very
It was a
cheap.
special.
But that was a fun weekend, man. I wish you would have documented.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to, because I love video editing, man. Part of me wants to do something like that, but then I'm like, fuck, I'm too busy. Right now, I'm not like having fun like Boo is, man. I'm not. Like, what, to be in my car fucking driving or at the office? Like, it's not that entertaining right now. But hopefully, in a year or two, when I
get
get
there,
to
it'll
David
get
Boo's
there.
level and we got all this time freedom, I'll definitely try to do something like
Shout
that.
outs to David.
Shout outs, man. You're killing it, brother. Keep on
Killing
going
it.
it. That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
and
up.
yeah, dude, check out his eBay course. That's
Yeah.
that's where he made most bulk of his money on his eBay course.
Where can we find the eBay course again?
I think we have a link on our bringthefire.com page.
Check it out, guys. Bringthefire.com. Get that link. I took the course. I made a couple $1,000.
yeah.
Then I got crazy fucking.
I got.
I need to tell my wife to learn that shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's at home all day.
Yeah, my wife. She does that all day.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, wait till the twins get there. She ain't have no
Yeah,
time.
I know.
to do that.
I know. Michelle's
My wife would
trying
tell
to
me
watch
that.
it here and
My
there.
wife would be like, I'm not having no time. Because when the baby sleeps, mom sleeps, you know?
Yeah.
Whew.
She got it systemized now, though. She's like super fast at it. Okay, 2 listings a day. Okay.
Plus, you could, like, outsource.
Yeah. Not yet, but you're not on that level yet. You know, we make our sales here and there. I got a couple $100 coming in today, but that's it.
That's great. Money you didn't have, man.
Yeah, man.
eBay's free to list. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
You know, not like back in the day. eBay used to charge you per listing.
It's actually not free.
No, it's actually they charge you per listing too.
Yeah.
After
Even
a
if you
cer-
don't sell?
Well, after a certain amount, they
Yeah.
charge you.
30 cents, right?
When did that happen?
They actually, the eBay fees
It
are
also show you
increasing.
how many times I
They're
posted.
increasing.
eBay fees are actually increasing.
What?
They're actually increasing at the end of this month.
So, how many items can you list without having to pay something?
50.
That's plenty. Make some gas money, that's fine. Just
Fine,
list 50 really expensive items, bro. It's cool. There's so many awesome ways to make money. There's no excuse for people to part-time.
No, man, people
generate
just want to
some
make their
cash flow.
pension or not, they just want to make
Social
their
Security.
Social Security, man.
I'm just gonna do it with my dad. My dad's like retaring probably like a couple of years. He's just gonna go to Mexico.
There you go.
Live like a baller, dude. Like, why the fuck?
There you
not?
go. Why not?
Honestly, that's why like we don't have a problem going to Texas, man. Like,
Yeah.
$15 minimum wage in California is gonna destroy the economy.
Yeah,
there.
especially all the small businesses.
Yeah. There's, I mean, not just. I mean, certain people definitely deserve to make the money, and they do. But McDonald's to make $15, come on, dude. How much is a Big Mac gonna cost when that happens?
Wow.
It's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna be incremental,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
still.
They five
Once you get to $15,
Every
though.
year everything's gonna go up.
Yeah,
Every
for
year,
sure.
everything's gonna go
We're
up.
bouncing, man. Within 2 years, we're going to Texas, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I mean, you're just
Yeah,
you're gonna vote with your feet. You're gonna leave.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You don't like it, you're leaving.
Dude, I mean, I'm already paying now a lot of taxes. I can only
We
imagine.
all are paying a lot of taxes.
It's gonna be
Especially as a small
crazy.
business owner.
A
Yeah.
small business owner,
Check
you're
this
paying a
one.
lot
I
of
just did
taxes.
my taxes today.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit. I won't bring it up.
Talk
bro.
about it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still
still,
learning, bro.
That's the thing. That's the thing with
Biggie
you know,
was right, huh?
No
That's
money, more problems.
That's the thing.
He's like,
with-
look how much you made. I was like, He's like, you're not excited. I was like,
Mm-mm.
get to the line where it says,
what you owe.
yeah.
So you're telling me I need more kids?
That's exactly what he said.
Oh, man. We were excited when you played my daughters and stuff. I was like, it's not much.
But that's the thing. That's the thing with, you know, what's going on right now. Like small business gives opportunities for more jobs out there. It is,
Well,
and
they,
so
you know, the job creators, man.
yeah, job creators, and I think that's
Small
the number
business
one
runs
thing.
this market.
Dude, to think we're hiring 13 people just to start. If it was already at $15, fuck, that'd be crazy. Like, payroll. That'd be crazy
We're
payroll.
gonna hire 3 people, and you guys can do the same job as 15 people. That's what's gonna lead to. Nobody's
Companies
gonna
are
want to
going
do
to
the work.
bounce so fast. Things are going to get outsourced even more than they already are. Like, it's going to destroy the economy, man. And they're going to just tax for
At
money.
least California, really. I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing up there. All you bigwigs up there. You can even hear Jerry Brown. You know, it's almost like they had a gun to his head when he signed it, because he completely feels like an idiot. He even said himself, like, it's not gonna work, but yeah, he signed it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what are you doing? If you know it's gonna
because
take
it's
California
voted.
under.
It's voted.
Exactly.
It's voted.
So,
And
So the
it-
people wanted it.
well, the unions
The
wanted
unions.
it.
I
The
remember
unions
voting for
wanted
that.
it.
Well,
The unions wanted it.
you know, not to
Right,
not
of course.
because-
Yes, that's
because-
right. That's
but
right.
the unions wanted it, yet they wanted to be excluded from it for the first some odd years.
Yeah, of course. The
You know,
unions
so-
want it because they can make more money by charging people a fee to
Everyone
be
to.
part of the union.
I read
This
it's
is go.
gonna
This
be
go on
crazy,
and on.
man.
This go on and
Yeah,
on.
I can only
I
imagine. I can only imagine when our daughters like are working, you know, and are in college, like how expensive college is gonna be, and like all that other stuff. We're living in a crazy time, man. Like life was just seemed so much simpler in the '90s.
A lot of people catch that burn.
Oh, that's right.
Bernie.
I'm not gonna lie,
Be
man.
free.
Like, some of his shit is like a little too socialist
Yeah,
for me.
a lot of it's a
but
little too socialist.
Trump, no, hell no.
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 Hillary,
No.
hell to the
No.
fuck no.
No.
So I mean, I like
No.
Bernie.
I actually don't like any of them.
I don't like.
I don't like any of them, but
I
See,
don't
but to not
but-
vote
but-
is like,
I haven't been up to my politics game. Sorry, guys. Although I am a citizen now, son.
oh shit.
oh shit!
But I choose not to be involved. In
I'm gonna move to Ecuador, bro.
Ecuador.
Ecuador,
What?
huh?
I want to go to Galapagos Islands.
Oh, okay.
Galapagos.
Can learn more about
Galapagos.
that.
Oh yeah.
Galapagos.
That's an Ecuador?
For the Amazon story.
Oh yeah, listen to
I
the
didn't know
last
that.
podcast of
This is the
I
last
think it's the
podcast we
BDF
did.
podcast number 10 or 11.
Or 12.
Wait, no, it's
This is
actually number
13.
11. So number
baseball
11.
number.
Yeah, BDF
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
number 11 with Carlos Guman from El Triunfo.
El
El
Triunfo.
Triunfo.
El Triunfo, whatever, dude. I'm Asian.
You have a paisa here, I'll say it. El Triunfo. El Triunfo. El
And
Triunfo.
he's from Ecuador.
Oh, cool.
And dude, he was showing me the
Keep it
Galapagos Island and you know the cost of living in Ecuador. They use U.S. dollars, and I'm like, wow. So they changed the money from whatever it was before to U.S. dollars.
The currency is the dollar in
Dollar.
Ecuador?
Yep,
What?
they changed it about 15 years ago. I think Casey
That's
mentioned.
interesting.
So
The
it is
minimum wage is 50 cents.
Oh, I was like,
no, it's
I'm just
no. You can buy like a nice steak for like $15 that will cost us $100 here.
have you been to Tijuana, bro? You get some Tacos.
So
And
Mexico,
tacos for
actually,
$3.
Mexico's kind of expensive, dude.
Certain
They're
parts,
getting
for
expensive.
sure.
Yeah.
Certain
North,
parts.
northern Mexico is
Yeah, yeah.
expensive.
I mean, avoid TJ, you know.
Yeah.
Avoid Cancun and avoid what's the other
Puerto
place?
Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. Oh, that shit's crazy.
All the tourist traps.
My wife and I went to Huatulco. It's in Oaxaca, the
Yeah.
super southern region, for a honeymoon. It was so cheap.
Is it?
And it's a beautiful resort, man. Like all inclusive. It was like $100 a night. It was legit.
Nice.
I actually
Beautiful
want to go to
resort.
Thailand just because I want to get the $2 massages.
My
from
sister's
Disney.
going to Thailand for her birthday next month.
What?
Yeah, it's for her 30th birthday. I was like so
Tell,
jealous.
tell her to get linked up with Vu. He has a lot of connects out there. He made a lot of friends out there.
She knows Vu. I'll have to hit her up. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm not taking any vacations anytime soon. But you know what the thing is though too? Like, I don't need a vacation. I'm not stressed.
Vacations for people that don't like what
Dude,
they do.
I don't feel like my wife and I are going to go to New York next month, but it's not a vacation. We're going for a graduation.
Yeah.
It's not a vacation. We're going to go for like a week, but I don't need it. And it's cool. It's nice, man. I dig it. You know?
Did you ask for time off?
I know, right? I know, right? That's the cool thing, man. We just go, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I missed the TP.
Yeah, man.
Gonna get that time off.
Yeah, we just need to know that like there's no baby's appointments, doctor's appointments. All right, cool. Fix my fucking toe. We're cool. Now let's go. But yeah, it's nice, man, and I just can't wait till we're all fucking on a big boat somewhere having a big hug party, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. A big yacht
Yeah.
on a boat.
We did hookah on the boat. We did a party on the boat last weekend.
What? Where at?
Newport.
Yeah,
Newport?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Saturday?
Friday.
Oh, yeah?
Friday.
Cool. Like
Friday.
a private party? You guys are? Oh, they
Yeah.
hired you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple that's been hiring us for the past 2 years. We
Nice.
did
It's a good client right there.
housewarming party for them, and then from then on, they just every time they have an event, they just want a few hookahs. They hit us up, and so
You
it was our
refer
first
us.
time on a yacht.
You referred us to a couple of people
They
already.
referred us to a few people.
That's a fun party, man.
Shout outs to Sandeep and Avani.
Sandeep.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Love you guys. But you know, it's funny that we're talking about this real quick. You know, who hit me up actually that wants some hookah catering for his
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
Is, our boy Ernie Aguirre.
Ernie Aguirre.
Oh shit, Earn Dog. Yeah.
I mean, I
Okay.
haven't talked to Ernie in a
I haven't
minute.
seen him in a long
I
time.
just woke up to a message that said, "Yo, I need 20 hookah Saturday," and I was like,
Hey, dude, his father-in-law's balling. I don't know if you remember, but
yeah, the friend owned a meat company or
yeah,
something, right?
yeah, Far West Meats.
Well, I guess he's doing pretty well because shout out to you, Ernie, because you know he said they finished construction on their home. I was like, whoa, finished
Very
construction, all right. Yeah, we're going out Saturday to cater his event.
Fun.
You know, so we'll see how that
Yeah,
goes.
tell
I
us
haven't seen
what's
him in a
up.
long
I
time.
haven't
This
seen
will
him in
definitely,
ages.
it'll be
Good
definitely
guy,
live
man.
on
He always has
YouTube.
so much energy.
We'll be live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we'll go live from Ernie's.
Dude, I think you
house.
guys should be like not periscoping, Snapchatting or doing you for your parties, man. Because you guys are like a fun live event thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, stream it. Great idea, dude. That's fucking really cool.
How long
You
do
live
you
it?
snap? I'm new. in
15
Snapchat.
seconds.
15
Okay.
seconds.
Max.
Gotcha.
But it's fun.
Okay.
It's fun. I like it. I'm
It's
gonna
a
do one right
snap.
now live just to show you, Kareem.
Gotta get on my Snapchat game.
And if you're just do it like me, man. I made a Snapchat, but it's Ghana's network snap, so it's not me.
Yeah.
So my wife knows I'm doing it for the business.
The only thing I don't like about Snapchat is that multiple people can't be on at the same time.
What do you
One
mean?
account.
Because you know we have like 20 reps out there.
Yeah.
We want them all on Snapchat to like video all the events that we do
What do you
in
mean?
one night. Like log
course.
in.
So
course they
log
can.
in. Nope. It kicks them out.
I
Keeps
log
up
in
the
from
person
2
out.
different devices.
At the same time?
Well, no, not at the same time.
Yeah. So
They don't have to be on at the same time.
Because we have events,
Well, it's
like
hard to-
multiple
it'd
events
be
at
hard
the
to
same
coordinate.
time at night.
Log
Yeah.
in, log out. Put it together. No, well, actually,
Well, not you. Now
we
you
got
gotta
different
log
time
out.
slots.
We have to give everybody different time slots.
I
Yeah.
understand that frustration, but I like it. What's up? What up? Snapping here with the guys. Live podcast. This is not very good for live, but it's fun, man. I like it. I'm finding different people getting requested. And it's fun. Yeah, the filters, and you can create your own. Do you know you can create your own filters?
No. You gotta
Yeah,
show
it's
me.
pretty simple. You just
Show
create
me.
it. Yeah, you just do a PNG and then you upload it.
Oh, okay.
But it's done. So, for example, you guys create your own filter that says "Bring the fire," but it's only you can do like a 5-mile radius from here. So anybody that's around here, that filter will appear on their phone.
No.
That says "Bring the fire." It can't be logos though. It can't be like business names either. So it can't be "Bring the fire." Sorry.
Oh.
But just be creative with it, bro. Put your symbol, put your logo, and then put something like Anaheim.
Yeah.
Anaheim
Oh,
Streets.
kind of like how you put up the Newport boat
Yeah.
sail thing when we were in Newport.
You can create your own things on filters.
Very cool.
Nice.
Cool, man. Well, this has been a great, podcast. But what do you? not to try to close it out or anything.
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time.
But what should people be on the lookout for? Of course, go to Ghana's, is it
Yeah.
GhanasNetwork.com? or-
Yep. Yeah. Pablo and I started a podcast last summer, GhanasNetwork.com.
Can you spell it out for people that don't know how to
Yeah,
spell
Ganas, it's GANAS, network.com. Ganas, for non-Spanish speakers, it just means like hustle. Ganas just means like work your ass off.
I thought that meant balls.
I guess. Échale ganas, like work hard.
Ganas, yeah, work hard.
Work hard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very paisa word. It's very Mexican. They're the only ones that use it. But anyway, GhanasNetwork.com. They connect with me, connect with Pablo, all my social media stuff at Omero Guerrero. And
OmeroGuerrero.com.
yeah, no more. I know. Remember those days? Omero Guerrero. And it's crazy, man. It's fun. Just stay connected. Social media, hit me up. I'm always available. And if anybody needs help with anything internet marketing, if I can give you any tips or suggestions, or say read this book or listen to this podcast, I'm more than happy to, man. Just
Two quick questions.
the information's free.
Something,
Yeah.
something I heard today. What would you say is the highest point, in your life? What's something that you've done that you feel like, wow, that you're
I felt
very
accomplished.
accomplished?
I definitely have that moment. I know
Okay,
that moment.
do you mind sharing that?
Yeah, no, and it's not everybody's the typical answer is, oh, when my daughter was born, right? Yes, that was life changing, right? But it's not actually professionally or personally.
Whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
Okay, so
That you feel proud of,
right?
That you feel
Yeah.
accomplished.
So professionally was one. I used to have a norteño group 4 years ago or something. Vincent, you were my biggest supporter. Thanks, brother. You too, Gabe.
La
You were always there.
Tentación.
Yeah, I had a
La
norteño group.
Tentación.
I'm a singer-songwriter. I still write songs, but I don't record or sing anymore. But I had a norteño group, and we recorded some music, and through networking, it ended up in a movie that was in theaters actually all over the world. I still get royalties every 4 months from it.
No shit.
But the moment that was a wow was when I saw the movie premiere, in LA, and all the actors were there, and my song played, man, a song that I wrote.
Oh, wow.
And the lead
What
star.
movie? What's the movie?
Yeah, the movie's called Smashed.
Smashed.
Yeah, it was on Sony Films, Sony Pictures.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is the actors were really good. It's a good movie. It's about alcoholism and stuff. And the lead guy from Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
Aaron Paul,
Okay.
he's the lead in that movie.
Nice.
So it's a cool film, man. I still I showed it to friends, but that moment, man, for me, even though my band didn't get on the radio and was successful, we never made a lot of money.
They were on the radio. The show was on the radio.
In Mexico, we were on the radio, and in LA, we got on the radio a little bit.
Yeah.
But not banging.
Yeah.
We were never popular, or so we got big contracts, But that moment was big, bro.
Nice.
That was the fucking the check. I made over 30 grand from that.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's crazy because when I got in the movie, the movie wasn't bought by a network yet. It was an independent, low budget film.
Yeah.
The music director called me. She said, "Oh, I was referred to you from somebody, and all we can pay you is $700." She said, and she goes, "And if there's if it gets picked up, there'll be royalties later, but there's no guarantee. It's an independent film, low budget. Is $700 okay?" I was like, "Fuck yeah!" You can give me $10, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And it became such a blessing, and I still get a check every 4 months.
That's cool.
And it goes to my mom's house. Is the best part.
Nice.
And I was like, "Look, mijo," because it's from BMI. That's my publishing company, and that's been the thing that was for me wow, because it just showed me not the dream. That was I didn't think a movie was gonna be my goal, but I wanted to hear my music on the radio or something major like that.
Yeah.
It was fucking huge, bro. I was like, wow, dreams do come true.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was. You went with me to the movie premiere in Santa Ana, right? Did you ever go watch it with me?
Oh, the one and
In Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
Yes, I did go watch it.
It's a trip, bro.
And I saw it on HBO too.
Yeah, my family saw it in Mexico in theaters. That was tight.
That's dope.
And it's just a little part. It's 45 seconds. It wasn't the theme song of the movie.
Yeah.
Just a little part, bro. But it's fucking.
Hey, that's all you need, man.
Yeah. So that was for me, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. But I dig it. It wasn't because of anything I did. It's just I knew the right person.
Wow.
Fucking trip.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, man. They just connected me. He was kind enough to say, "Call Omero. He has music."
Nice.
Yeah, worked out.
Wow.
So last words would be just to keep doing it and have some faith that something will fabricate, something will happen from you continuing to do the do. Get the $700 turning into 30 G's that you didn't, you didn't fathom that.
Well, with the music, actually, I had to pay. I had my band, and when we were in the studio working on it, and the production was $6,000. Nobody wanted to pitch in. all my band members were like, sorry, I don't have money, or they just straight up were like, nah, like I'll help you, but I don't want to pitch in.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm paying for everything, but this is my band, this is my project. Like, okay, and we were cool. And little did they know it fucking
Hit.
you know. So like I had the faith, and I really wanted. It was my idea, so of course I'm gonna pay for it, right?
Right.
And I just thought they would have helped, but no. And yeah, so that worked out. I mean, honestly, like you have to have a plan. You know, it's not just about working hard, because you can work you can work so hard down like in the wrong direction. So try to have a plan, and then execute, and plan to review though too. Like know when to cut ties and try something else, because sometimes you spend too much money and energy and time, fucking slamming against the wall, and like you're still trying to break through this wall. It's a wall, bro. Just take a few steps to your left, and there's a hole right there, you know. But some people are so caught up in a certain way. Don't be afraid to try something different, you know. And because with what we're doing in marketing, it's always try something else until you find something that hits, and then don't think it's gonna hit forever. Always look for another hitter.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess that's it, man. Like, it's just a never-ending education process. I'm always learning, and Pablo and I are still like checking each other. Have someone that's not afraid to tell you what you need to hear. That's huge.
That's dope.
And surround yourself with
Work
great
on
people. Yeah, working partners out people. Surround yourself with great people, and same stuff we've known, you know. But when you have the time freedom, dude, just other opportunities. You have freedom to accept projects and diversify. You guys are quiet, man. You guys are quiet.
No, we're listening.
Listen,
Learning.
learning. Yeah, we're picking up a lot from you right now.
Taking some notes.
Well,
No, but thanks for having me, guys. This
no,
was
man.
fun.
Thank you for coming out,
Oh.
hanging out, smoking some
Oh,
hookah.
something happened.
Oh shit.
Something was moved.
I moved like this.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, Joey. That's weird. I just want to know.
Maybe this was this. Is this like
The white thing right there.
the white thing?
No, that's not it. Something moved. Something shut off.
The power over there.
No, it's on. All right, so that's.
Oh, Joey.
Can I just
Live.
press record?
Live people are like, what is going on?
Can I just press record again?
You should be able to. The laptop didn't turn off, right?
No. Did it erase anything? No. Or just continue where it left off.
Yeah, well, just tell me where it was. I don't know what cut off. I don't know what cut off.
All right, I don't want to lose anything. This never happened.
I sweat easily everywhere.
All right, so I'm press record, but I'm afraid of because it went back to the beginning.
What?
Well, have OG look at it.
I'm forwarding it down. Oh, there we go.
We went back to the beginning. We recorded it.
Recorded.
Me and Pablo did that one time. We
Yeah.
did a podcast. It was like an hour, and then I thought I hit save, and then we went to go eat, and came back, and that shit was all fucking bad. And then we redid it again, but it just wasn't the same.
It's not the
wasn't
same. It's
natural.
never the same.
This
All right,
is
I'm gonna export it and then I'm gonna start over.
yeah. That's fine because then you can just add to the.
But you don't know
export.
when you stopped. When we stopped.
Doesn't matter. We'll just.
It's the.
Vincent can splice it.
It was already towards the end. It was good.
I just want to export it real quick, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want.
See, guys, this is called
The little.
having fun while you create.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck
And
up.
you have a hiccup.
No, I'm gonna. Hey, look, we're back.
But you got it.
Yeah.
I don't know where we left off.
Yeah, but that's the beauty, man, of this stuff. It's like we make our own fucking rules, dude. We can cuss or not. We can talk about Jesus or not. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. And that's what's up. And there's it's not a radio show or a TV show. There's no
Say
these
what you
rules.
want.
Yeah, and it's okay. Don't mean to offend anybody.
Just don't listen. If you get offended that easily, don't listen.
That's true. I don't want you listening. If a little cuss words gonna throw you off.
Yeah, sorry.
It's exporting right now, guys. So it's
Have you guys heard of the ketogenic that Pablo's doing?
Yeah.
Bro, he's losing like 15 pounds in less than
Joe
3
Rogan's
weeks.
on it.
That's what Joe's doing? No
Yeah.
wonder he eats all steaks and
Yeah.
butter and...
He's keto. He's ketogenic.
I think I'm gonna try it. I'm not ready to sacrifice the beer yet. Because there's no alcohol either.
Nothing.
No fruit either.
You know who's on it too? Who
No
knows?
fruit, bro.
You know who's
Balls
on
on
Van's on the ketogenic diet too.
Twan's band?
Yeah.
Why is she so tiny?
She's
She doesn't need it.
She's,
You want Cole's game? Or?
Man, really?
yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? Thanks,
Oh.
YouTube livers.
Oh, yeah.
How about you guys?
Alright, let me see the link. If I click on the link, will it take me to
Yeah.
where it's at now?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
See if it's my phone's still on. Where you can stop.
Maybe that's what killed us.
Some
Do you work tomorrow? Yeah. Oh damn, bro, we're over here keeping you on, man.
I'm not tripping, man. I don't plan to be there very long.
What do you want to do next?
I want to blow up BDF, whatever, any avenue. Got a couple little ideas.
It's still live?
I wonder what let me forward it.
No, it's delayed. It's like it's a few seconds delayed.
But it's black.
It shouldn't be black.
Maybe it's my signal's not that good. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
So it's still there's no video though. That's interesting. Cool. So we're live. All right. Good to know.
Still live.
Just exporting, guys. Sorry, everyone that's listening. We appreciate y'all. But yeah, we do fuck up.
Technical difficulties.
This flavor was good. What was it called?
Spicy.
Is it dark?
It's dark?
Yeah.
See, that's what I thought too.
When it was on your laptop, it looked.
Oh, it's on low battery. Maybe that's why. Is it on now?
Don't you plug it in? What flavor was this called?
2 people are actually viewing us right now. 1 person's viewing us right now.
That's me, bro. No, I was kidding.
Oh shit, it's
not
probably
me.
just us.
It's probably Gabe. What is it?
Spice me red.
Is it back on?
Spice me red?
No,
Is it spicy? Or like cinnamon? Or
I guess it's a tad cinnamon.
Alright, let's finish up the podcast, guys.
We tried a TPA for the first time. It was delicious. Vegas.
Now it's on. Now there's video.
You know why? Because I'm about low batteries, and that's part of the reason why.
Didn't Omero say plug it in?
2 people are actually viewing us right now. 1 person's viewing us right now. Oh shit, it's probably just us.
It's still coming out.
No, yeah, now it is. Before it wasn't.
Alright, we're about to start in. It's converting to MP3 right now.
Is it spicy?
Let's finish the podcast, guys.
Let me blow this up.
Just 2 watching.
Low batteries, and that's part of the reason why. Damn, it takes a while to convert, huh? It's pretty cool. We're live.
There was no spice me red. This was the last bit of it.
Oh, there's more.
Spicy.
Wanna put some more?
I only put a little bit in it. What was the second question that you were gonna ask?
What was your lowest point?
Oh, that's a good one too. Those are great questions for a podcast.
I heard it on
You got that from a podcast.
Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins.
You want some
today.
pizza, huh, Tony Robbins? Oh, that's ribs.
I've never.
They closed down, bro.
Ate there.
Oh, joy. I know the lowest point.
And it was.
I got in a fight with my dad. And
Hey, share on the podcast, bro. Hold up.
oh, I got a at Fry's Electronics. They sell a badass stand for iPads or phones, iPhones. That looks just like this, but it stretches and it tilts. So it's good for like the Facebook Lives or anything you want to do with your phone. It's $12. No, it was $14. I just bought it on Sunday.
Alright, I'm gonna just end this right now because my phone's gonna die. Sorry, YouTubers. You just gotta,
Listen to the podcast.
Go to iTunes.
go to
Find the
iTunes.
podcast and
Yes.
get all the audio.
Get back on.